Hi, and welcome, chart artists, legends. I hope you guys can hear me. What is happening here with the price of Bitcoin? A nice little dump here to the downside. Right, let me do this, show myself. There we go. I'm here, and do this. Right. Hope you're all having a super fantastic day. Hi, Dewald. Hi, I see you. Thanks for joining the stream. And as per my thumbnail, I hope you guys bought the dip. You know, these dips don't come often. I hope you guys bought the dip. And I can only tell you what I do. I bought the dip, not specifically. Is there an echo? Oh, all right. I know where there's an echo. Let me see why there's an echo. I'm not sure why there's an echo. Mic sounds echo. I'm not sure why there's an echo. Right, let me try. Actually don't know what to do to fix this. Let me try and plug out my mic and plug it back in. Maybe it just needs to reboot. Okay, how does it sound now? Does it still sound echo? I'm not sure why my mic sounds like echo. Is it all good? Let's try this. How does it sound now? Does it sound better? Does it sound worse? Good. All good. Okay, does the mic sound better now? Right. Better. Okay. A little bit better. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't want to go and restart the whole live stream again. So as long as you guys can hear me and it sounds a little bit better, it's all good. Let's rock and roll. Let me go back here to the price of Bitcoin. Hi, Willem, Hannes, welcome. One of my mods, Rebellion, better. Thank you so much. Yes, better, a little bit better. Fix microphone. Is it still not good? Is it still echo? Okay. I'm not sure what else to do to fix the mic. Let's switch to this screen quick. Does it sound different on this scene over here? Does it sound good? Can everyone hear me at least? Right, let's go back here. It should be all good, as long as you guys can hear me. Okay, well, I hope you guys bought the dip over here. I've been nibbling at a couple of altcoins. Sounds like you are underwater. It's all right. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do to fix that. The only thing I can do to sort out the mic issue is to perhaps reboot my PC, which means I have to restart the entire live stream. So if you guys can hear me and you can make out what I'm saying, we can carry on. Otherwise, I will restart the live stream to sort out the issue. Right, so just let me know in the comments. It's good enough. Okay, it's good enough. Sounds like a droid in Star Wars. Okay, cool. It's okay with mic, not critical. I bought some EGLD. Okay, cool. Let's carry on. As long as you guys can hear me, I think it is all good. Let's carry on. And let me just try one more thing. Put it over here. And let's see. Okay, cool. Right. Nice little dip here on the price of Bitcoin. The one thing I shared with our Legends community, also linked down in the description if you want to share or if you want to get the alpha first, is that I was looking at this from an Elliott wave perspective. And what I shared with the community this morning was this scenario over here. Okay. And this morning we were over here somewhere. Okay. Right about here somewhere, where I said, okay, this is a 1, 2, 3 corrective wave made sense, where if you take a fib expansion from the top of 3 to the bottom, you drag it up to measure your C wave, you can see C wave bounced perfectly in the 1.2361382 area, which is a common C wave target. Right, and I was expecting a fifth and final wave up here where I told the community that I'm seeing a lot of liquidity on top of these highs, okay? But I don't think we're going to go much higher. I think we're going to go up, we're going to grab the liquidity, and we're going to fall down. And it played out to perfection, right? And what I also mentioned is to say that I have a 1.618 level here, and I'll show you guys now where I get this level from, is to say that if we get acceptance back below this level, so if we find strength above this level and we get acceptance back, you want to short that entry. You want to short this for potential deeper correction here to the downside. And I think we bounced here just before the 786, and now we're starting to get a little bit of a recovery. Okay, and you can see I've been nibbling. I've closed most of my swing positions that I had open, and for you guys that's been following me for a while, you know that I had a couple of swing positions open here, and when I saw the dip, I bought. Okay, I've nibbled here at ILV, I've nibbled at Atom a little bit, Mina, and I will keep on nibbling I wanted to nibble a bit at EGLD as well. EGLD, I saw on Andy's live stream, looks very, very, very juicy. Okay, so nevertheless, you can see nice little a recovery here. Which coin is this? This is ILV, and you know, when you're in bull market phase and you are looking at the bigger market structure over here, let's go on to the 4 hour, take the brushes out. Okay, when you are in bullish market structure where you're making constant higher highs, lower lows, higher lows, higher highs, higher highs, you want to buy up the dips. You really want to buy up the dips. Okay, because it's not often that the dips happen, but when they do happen, they're quite aggressive to the downside, and they get bought up like hot cake again to the upside. Okay, so one scenario I want to explain to you guys is, let's zoom into the daily. Let me show you guys, where do I get this 1.618 level from? Right. This is a very bullish Elliott wave scenario that I haven't shared for a while, because there was a lot of things on it that didn't make sense, and it was my lowest priority Elliott wave count, which now turned out to be the primary count. Okay, so just to quickly show everyone, where do I get that level from? Okay, so here from the low during December 2022, we made a wave 1, 2, and we are now busy with a third impulsive wave here to the upside. Okay. Each wave has 5 waves inside of it. For those that know the basics of Elliott wave theory, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finishing wave 1. Again, now we're busy with the third wave. We have 1, 2. We're busy with a third impulsive wave, potentially a correction for a fourth wave, and then a final fifth wave here to the upside that finishes up wave number 3. Okay, this is the Elliott count that I'm seeing a lot of other Elliott wave counters are looking at as well. The only problem with this count, and it's not a bad problem, it's a very good problem, is that third waves can be very explosive because they like 618 targets. And the reason I have the 1.618 over here is we've just tapped it and we got a rejection to perfection. You tap the 618 level, you get a rejection. Okay, depending on how long the consolidation is going to be here to the side, it will either tell us that it's a fourth wave, or it is simply a small consolidation for continuation. So if the consolidation had to look something like this, and we just shoot up from here, it's not a fourth wave. Okay, you want your fourth wave to be at least the same length, or if not longer than wave number 2. Okay, and if it's a small consolidation that just goes sideways and we shoot up and we have closing candles above the 1.618, it means that the third wave can go to the 2618, can go to the 3618, it can go to the 4618. Do you see how explosive third waves to the upside can be? So this is my most bullish Elliott wave count that I have from a conservative perspective, because this entire structure can move up, which then means that this big wave 3 also, what happened over here, also moves up. Okay, I guess you guys get the picture over here, right? So this is where I get the 1.618 level from. Just to quickly explain to everyone, where do I get this level? And from a conservative perspective, if this scenario plays out and we do not find momentum to the topper or the upper 618 levels, and we do form a wave 4 over here, okay, a deeper correction where we could find ourselves here by the $60,000 range, okay, finding support by this consolidation area, completing a fifth wave to the upside, then a longer fourth wave to the side, right, a deeper correction which can find us again back at the $60,000 level, frustrating the crap out of everyone. I thought we're going higher, now we're making another correction. And then for final explosive fifth wave to the upside, which is also called the retail wave. So in Elliott wave theory, they refer to the fifth and final wave as the retail wave. That is where your mom, your dad, your family, people that you haven't heard from in 2 years start phoning you and say, hey, is it too late to buy Bitcoin? And you're like, sorry, dude, I've been buying over here. I'm already starting to take profits and you want to only get into the market now. Okay. So nice little bullish count over here, but still conservative nonetheless, because we don't know how explosive this third wave can be to the upside. Okay, but taking this structure into account, it looks like we will find a top potentially for the bull market here by 110. Let's say between $100,000 and $110,000. Okay, if this structure plays out exactly the way that I have it, and we do reject here by the 1.618. Okay. Cool. So that is where I get that level. Now I can switch this off. Let's go back to the smaller time frames. Zoom in here. Right. Okay. It does look like a nice curve over here. Nonetheless, you want to buy up the dips because it is quite aggressive here to the upside. I just want to see from a 15-minute perspective, did we complete the C wave to the downside? Okay, so what I'm looking at over here is to say that I see a lot of Elliott wave counters counting on a bigger correction from where we are right now. Okay, a lot of Elliott wave counters are saying that if you take a normal fib from the bottom where we made this low, $59,000, to the current high that we have over here, there's a lot of people calling for the 618 level over here. Right, not sure why my pen is not working now. 618, and even this 0.88 macro level and 786 level over here. Everyone's calling for a little bit of a deeper correction, okay, before we find continuation to the upside, which still keeps the market structure intact. Okay, you're still making higher lows and higher highs. Right, so even if you come down here to the 786, you're still making higher lows. Okay, you're not losing market structure, which says the bullish momentum can still continue here to the upside, which then makes that, so this would potentially be then that fourth wave here to the downside. You go and make a fifth wave, right, a fifth wave, and then you make a deeper fourth wave here, again, testing the highs over here, and then that final retail explosive wave that takes us to $110,000. Okay, cool. So let me just zoom in here to the 15-minute. So, I mean, when everyone's calling for a deeper correction, perhaps the correction won't come, you know, and you just have to be there with your finger ready to buy up the dips, because it's not every day that you get the dips. And then the altcoin starts running like crazy maniacs, and you start FOMOing into the highs, anticipating higher prices, and then these dips happen, stops you out, liquidates people, not practicing good risk management, and so forth. Right, so what is my portfolio? Still here in the positive. Okay, so nice little buying area over here, right? But I will definitely be adding a little bit more to, well, more coins and start building up some more swing positions. Right, okay, cool. So back onto the 15-minute, I just want to see something over here. I just want to go work out some levels. Okay, a lot of people tell me I don't believe in Elliott wave theory. Well, it's not something that you have to believe in. I find it extremely interesting, and it does give you levels of confluence, especially when you're looking at three-wave corrective structures to say that, well, where can we turn around for a possible bounce, for example. Right, so I just want to go work out if this wave down is complete. And what I'm seeing over here is, let's do ABC. Right, so I'm kind of seeing this over here. Sharp ABC to the downside, okay? We made the fifth wave and we made an A, B, C to the downside. Now what I want to work out is, did we hit C wave targets? Okay, so if this is A, B, drag it across, and you can see, like I've just shown you in the higher time frames, 1.236, 1382, very common C wave targets. We could have even hit the 1.618 and it's no problem at all. And that massive wick that we had down, where was it? That massive correction that we had down here, just to show everyone, actually hit the 2.618 to perfection. Right. A, B, C. Okay. Some people say, no, you can't hit the 2.6, the 2618. And I'm telling you, it can, because it happened. You hit the 2.618 to perfection. Right, wiping out all the longs, grabbing some nice liquidity for the big market players, filling up their bags for momentum here to the upside. Here you can see A, B, C hitting the 2.618 to perfection. So 618 targets to the downside, especially on Bitcoin. The 2.618 I have seen being hit many times. Okay, not impossible at all. And here again, we didn't hit the 2.618, but we could have. We could have come all the way down here to hit the 2.618. So it's not uncommon to find a deep retracement, grabbing all the liquidity, stopping out all the longs, and then you see this V-shaped recovery to the upside. Okay. But the 1.236, the 1382, and the 1618 is the most common C-wave target. So it looks like we hit a nice little C-wave target over here. And what could potentially happen is, I know a lot of Elliott wave counters are saying that this is potentially the local top. Okay. But I can't help but wonder, but what if this is a wave 1? Okay, that's very bad. That's a very bad line. Okay, what if this is a wave 1, 2, and now we are going to build a third impulsive wave here to the upside? Okay, because when you take a fib from the low to the high, we actually did bounce on first or second wave targets, right? Which could mean that we're going to find either build a third wave, or like most of the Elliott wave counters are counting out there, is we could find ourselves with a deeper correction where perhaps we have a V-shaped recovery here, we fail to break through, perhaps we build bearish CVD between these two pivots, and then we find more continuation here to the downside, hitting this 0.88 macro level over here. Okay. Hope that makes sense. Just want to analyze the price of Bitcoin here, because obviously Bitcoin is the king and is, leading all the alts as well. So definitely there is a bullish and a bearish case scenario where we fail to break through this 1.618 level. You get acceptance back below. Perhaps you spot some bearish CVD between these two pivots, which could mean that the target is this low and you come tumbling down here. And then from a bigger time frame perspective, then perhaps if I go here onto the 1 hour, right, this is the scenario that then will then play out. Take that out the way, is to say that, well, perhaps another bearish scenario, we can't all just be bullish. Okay, a bearish scenario is that we come down and we come and tap either the 50% fib level, the 618, and what you want to see is then between this pivot that's going to form over here and this pivot, you want to see bullish CVD, right, which will then take us to higher levels. Okay, so that's basically the scenario that I'm watching for Bitcoin at the moment. Let's jump through a couple of altcoins, say hello to the community over here. Wonderful layout. Thanks, Leila J. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you. My sister all the way from Belgium. Thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate it. How are you doing? Oh, I feel like I'm tripping over your name every time I see it. Nagajan? I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Nagajan? Microphone sounds a bit weird. Yes, I know the microphone sounds a little bit weird, but it's either you guys can still hear me and I continue, or I have to redo the live stream. So everyone voted for, we can at least still hear what you are saying. So we're continuing as planned. Right. Also bought the dip this time. Congratulations, in the green. Can't wait for it all to go red again so I can buy more. Exactly. As you guys can see here on my portfolio, look at my leverage. 2.5. 2.5. When I build swing trades to the upside, and I'm telling you guys what I'm doing, I'm not telling you guys that you need to do the same. When I build swing trades, I never go above 3x leverage. And a swing trade typically is where you're expecting a bounce at a level and you are adding to your position as the price moves down to build up your position. And you have to have rules around it where you tell yourself, I will not risk more than 3% of my capital. So if my stop loss and my invalidation gets hit, I'm not losing my whole account. I'm not losing 20% of my account. I'm losing 3 or 1% of my account. So I'm starting to nibble here with this swing positions to say that, well, even if it turns red, I will start adding to these positions and I have a clear invalidation for each coin. Right. And at the moment, when it turns green, you're like, shit, I should have added more. When it turns red, you're like, that's a buying opportunity. Never fear the red. Red is for buying. Green is for selling. Right. I made significant gains. For those of you that's been following me for a while, I had 9 coins that I built some swing positions on here. And today I took profits. When we made this 5th wave here to the upside, I took profits. I was like, I know some of them can still go a little bit higher, but because it's swing positions, I'm happy with the profits that I've made. And I made a good amount of profits. Very happy. I think I've made more profits in the last week than I make in some months because, it's just easy to trade bullish momentum to the upside. It takes a little bit more skill to trade sideways momentum and a bear market. Right. Okay, so I definitely want to be adding here. And I think, the one coin that really interests me is EGLD. Right. Do you guys know EGLD? Do you love EGLD? I love the fundamentals. It looks great. It looks absolutely fantastic to start building a spot position for me or start building a swing position. Okay. Hi, legends. Morgan, I see you. Welcome. Right. The reason EGLD looks so great to me is that Andy spoke about this in his live stream as well. And I was like, I get so excited when someone shows me this structure over here. And the reason I get excited about this structure over here is because this is, when I zoom in a little bit, okay, first thing I check out is, well, if it's a good fundamental coin, there's a high probability that we are most likely going to hit the highs during the next bull cycle, okay, which is, let's 700% away. So that's a 7x, nice little 7x, good fundamental coin. It held its own during the bull market. It found the floor, and then we built a wave 1 over here. Okay, and what do I mean by that? Let's zoom in. Okay, cool. So I'm basically looking at this as a wave from the bottom here, a wave 1, 2, and we are potentially expecting that third explosive wave here to the upside to at least, remember what I said, third wave targets, 1.618 is a common third wave target. And as I've said in many of my other live streams as well, is if you look at Shiba Inu, if you look at Pepe, if you look at Solana, if you look at Rune, some of the coins that's already done phenomenal things like Pepe and Shiba Inu is here already. Okay. They've already surpassed the 5.618. All I'm saying is the 1.618 is a common third wave target, not necessarily the maximum target. Okay, it's actually, in some cases, it's also regarded as a minimum target, but I don't agree with that, because as long as your third wave is not the shortest, it's still a valid wave. Right, I have seen third waves go a little bit above the 1-to-1 ratio, and then it falls down again, and as long as it's longer than the first or the fifth wave, it's still a valid wave. But the 1.618 is a common third wave target. So looking at this structure over here, this to me screams, devil, build a swing, build me a swing. Okay, devil, you need to build me a swing, because I mean, from where we are right now to here is 100% gain. Right, I just have to do that, guys. Please remember, if you want to trade with me on Bybit, go down into the description right now. 20% discount on fees. It makes the swing trades worth it, so you're not paying a lot of fees when you're opening up these swing trades. Link down in the description, 20% discount on fees. Go sign up, come trade with me. And as always, no financial advice. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. Right, okay, cool. I like to put my money where my mouth is. EGLD, let's say EGLD. Really like, which one is it? This one, EGLD. Right, I am going to start by building a small little swing position over here. Let's go, let's go. Right, already in the green. Red. Spoke too soon. Right, but I'm going to start building a swing position, expecting this move to go up here. And the reason, oh wait, did I stuff up the leverage? Yes, guys, make sure that you check your leverage. Let me fix this. You do not want to liquidate yourself. So I'm liking 2.5. Let's do that. Right, put it on isolated. Make sure that you do the right thing over here. Okay, cool. And my invalidation will be the low over here. Right. Okay. Cool. Yes, I saw you did 10x leverage. I saw my mistake very quickly. Okay, the worst thing you can do is liquidate your account and you think you're going to add to your swing position and then there's nothing left. Right. Okay, so from an EGLD perspective, I'm still expecting 100% move to the upside, and then from a stop loss perspective, 32%. Okay, so for me, the trade still makes sense. So if I put in my tool over here, okay, from where we are right now, I'm targeting as a minimum. And what I would like to do is I would actually like to leave some of the position open to come and claim the 2.618 level. But for now, let's be conservative and say, okay, we're going to take profits over here. I'll stop below the lows. And any dip to the downside, I will start adding slowly to the position. Okay, so it could bring your entry down, but a 2.81 for me is worth it. Anything over 2-to-1 ratio for me is worth it. So if we do, and I'm hoping we do, find a little bit of downwards momentum and I can drag my entry down, you can see that it makes the trade even more juicier. Right, so I'm definitely going to be building a swing position here on EGLD, and I'm actually hoping that we do get a little bit of a pullback over here so I can add a little bit more aggressively. Okay, so if I put in a trend over here, anything back into this trend, I mean, you tap this trend, you buy. I call this the home line. This is the home line where you want to buy. Any tap back into the home line is where you want to add to your positions, expecting that momentum here to the upside. Okay. And please, I tell this to our Legends community as well, in the Discord. As always, link down in the description. 25% discount is that you do not want to be one of those people that go all in with your account, 50%, 100% of your account at 10x leverage or even 2x leverage, and then this happens. Right, this happens, stops you out, you've got nothing left, and then the move plays out in any event. Right, so please apply good risk management. I'm doing this with good risk management. Okay. What else? So EGLD, Andy, thank you if you're watching the live stream or you're going to watch it. Thank you very much for the little piece of it, or that little juicy altcoin that you shared during your live stream. I am definitely looking at EGLD, yeah. And what else? Okay, Doge. Okay, not much happening on Doge. CRV is almost at the one. I want to show you guys here. When I go into the daily with some of these coins, this is what I mean. Look at this. Similar market structure. 1, 2. Okay, still waiting for the 1.618 to be hit over here. Right, this is what I'm seeing here on EGLD. 1, 2. Look how far the 618 is. Right, we haven't even claimed the December highs yet. If I look at CRV, the December highs has already been claimed. So I'm looking for the coins that have not claimed these highs yet. And these are the ones that I'm building swing positions for. Right, Sushi, let's go on to the daily. Almost at the 618. Almost at the 618. Okay, 1, 2. Still expecting that third wave, or the completion of the third wave here to the upside. Right, from a swing trade position, I'm more aggressive in taking profits. But from a spot perspective, I have many coins, many altcoins in my spot bags, of which EGLD is also one of them. Render, Doge, Rune, Solana. I bought at some great prices during the bear market, where I'm going to leave it open and take a little bit of profit at each 618 level as we grind to the upside. Okay, I will not close my entire position at the 1.618 because I'm expecting some of these good fundamental coins to come and claim the highs at least. And it's not all of them that's going to do it, but if you have a good fundamental coin, I mean, look at this. Even if you leave your position open here until the 5.618, look at where the highs are. Right. So definitely from a spot perspective, I'm holding on, baby. From a swing trade perspective, you can take profits at each 618 level. Right. So this is Sushi. So Sushi already took the December highs. You can still get in, but I mean, you've missed most of the boat already. You've missed most of the boat where 1, 2, we're almost at the 1.618 where we could potentially find a little bit of a retracement, okay? Finding maybe support at this consolidation area for then continuation to the upside. And this is where I will build another swing position waiting for that breakout. Okay, hoping that Bitcoin we will get a deeper retracement. Right, Atom. Oof, nice little bullish momentum here on Atom. I actually played this breakout over here. I added to my position on the retest. I added a little bit more on the retest, and then my stop loss, and this is a lesson, this is a lesson for traders, is my stop loss was supposed to be below the low. And I moved my stop loss around about here, and I got stopped out, and then the move happens. Frustrating as hell, because, it just teaches you, follow your rules. If you play the breakout, you put your stop below the low. And if I did that, I would have still been in the trade, and I would have been in profits at the moment. Nonetheless, it is what it is. I took the knock on the chin, and I lost like 0.01% of my capital. Okay. But Atom, let's just go have a look at Atom on the daily. You zoom in here, you see you already claimed the December highs, so it's well on its way to complete this third wave to the upside. But there's still some steam or gas in the tank. We're still looking at 42%. So definitely still a buy from a spot perspective. Okay. I wanna build swing positions on the ones that hasn't claimed December highs, or that had a little deep retracement here to the downside. DOT still also looks good, right? Also DOT here on the daily. I'm just going through a couple of my favorite altcoins, and if you guys have any other ones that you want me to have a look at, please, share them with me. Right. See, DOT still looks nice as well. Yes, we have claimed the December highs. We've now flipped, we flipped the resistance into support. So I'm still expecting to the first target, I'm still expecting 47%. Right, Near Protocol, oof, baby, I've made so much money with Near Protocol, it's insane. I've been playing all these breakouts to the upside, and we are almost, guess what, at the 1.618. Okay. Almost at the 1.618. Do you guys see similar price structure? Do you see the wave 1, 2, 3? Do you see it on all the coins? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like everyone is just 1, 2, 3. And some of them are a little bit further than the others, and some of them are still lagging. So you want to catch the ones that are still lagging. Okay. Right, AVAX. Oh, AVAX has done some beautiful things over this week. Yeah, so far from Monday to now, AVAX has done some beautiful things. So just looking at AVAX, oof, wow, what a breakout! What a breakout! Congratulations, AVAX. We've been waiting for this, but I mean, even looking at AVAX over here, look how far, look how far away the 1.618 is. 1, 2, right. Please do not FOMO into green candles. Okay, you want to buy the red candles. You want to buy the red candles. When it's green, you leave it, you wait for the retracement. Patience will reward you in this game. Okay, but still, for those of you that are in the AVAX trade, my spot bag is doing phenomenally well. I'm still expecting a 70%, 71% here to the upside for AVAX. AVAX is still leading, behind. It's just broken the December highs now. Today, it literally broke the December highs today. Okay, take the FIB out there, clean it up a bit. And here you can see how I've been aggressively tracking the momentum. So I've got my momentum line here to the upside. I've got this momentum line. We broke out. We had a fake out. We found support. Okay, another breakout. And then on the smaller time frames, you just track it. You just track it with one line. With one line, I call it my one-line strategy, and I will leave a link in the description of this video when I'm done, is then I tracked this momentum. You can see I still have all my alarms set, which I can take now, is I've been tracking this momentum here to the downside, okay? But I wanted to play the breakout before the breakout happens. You need to become smart as an investor. So I added this momentum here to the downside, and when we broke out here, I entered with my stop below the low, and then we broke through here and I moved my stop to break even. So now it's a free trade. And then this happened. Okay. Right. I was just tracking some momentum here as well. I can't remember if I added to my position here, but nonetheless, just take that out. But here you can see, my entry is here. Okay, my stop loss, I think I already moved my stop loss to over here. So even if we come down and come crashing down, I will still be stopped out in profits. Okay, but still expecting some great things, that now that I can see that we have closed a candle, a daily, what is this, a 4-hour or 1-hour candle above the 0.618 level, what we can expect potentially to still get into this trade. If you want to, don't FOMO, you still want to get into the AVAX trade, is I want to see us maybe topping out here at some point and come and retest the 0.618 FIB level over here, because I've often, in many instances, saw that all the coins that's busy with a third wave that's broken the 0.618 level, they all smashed through and they came back for a retest. Okay. And then bam, it goes to the next level, the 1-to-1 ratio. Okay, it goes to the next level, 1.382. This is where NIA is over here now at the moment. Okay, so good example is if you look at NIA, let's go on to the 4-hour. Let me show you what I mean by the 0.618 level. Okay, so NIA broke, yes, the green line here is the 0.618. Let me just see if I can see it. Okay, so this is what happened to NIA, but a lot more bullish, where I saw some of the other coins came back down. But you break through. So this is where AVAX is now. AVAX is here now. So you're waiting for the retracement. You then track the momentum. As soon as you break out, you're in. Okay, good risk management. Stop below the low. You play the breakout. You take profits at the highs over here. You leave some of the position open. Again, breakout. Right. And so we continue, and we're almost at the 1.618 level over here. Okay, comparing that to AVAX. Where's AVAX? Still far away. Still very far away. Right. Yeah, I cashed out way too early on some of these altcoins, but nonetheless, I've got some good spot positions open. Right, what else? What else? Let me go through the comments over here. Hi, Devil, how are you doing? I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Thanks for joining the live stream. Hi, Legends, no worries, just tuned in, doesn't bother me. Perfect, perfect. Niels Frey, do you think Elon Musk is a big whale in crypto? Difficult question. I mean, I know he has Doge, I know he has Ethereum, and I know he has Bitcoin. How much he's never disclosed, so I'm not sure at all. Okay, because I think, you know, for us that for Elon, I mean, a couple of $1 million is most probably like, you know, change for him. But for us, it's significant money, so it's, you know, it's difficult to say. I don't know. Right. You did 10x leverage. Okay, cool. Got that. Quickly as a realization. Coty looks interesting, but might be a double top. Let's look at Coty. I've got Coty in my spot bags. Right. Let's go to Coty. Coty. I had you somewhere here, Coty. One of my favorites. Good fundamentals. Okay. What time frame is this? Daily. Let's see what's happening over here. Okay. So Coty, let's work it out quick. And this is how you do it. You take your trend-based fib from the low. Okay. And you might want to zoom into smaller time frames to get it exactly accurate. But for the purposes of the live stream, let's just get it more or less at the right levels. Right. From the high to the low we go. Okay, you see where the 1.618 is. So the coins that I've just discussed with you guys are not even here yet. Look at Coty. Coty is already at the 5 level. It already hit the 5 level, and it looks like it's well on its way to go and hit the 5.618. But look at the corrections. It is insane, the corrections. Whoever bought this dip, congratulations. Okay, but yes, I do see the double top that you're talking about. Let's go into the 12-hour, see what's happening here. Right, here was a nice little momentum breakout. You see, these are the breakouts that I'm looking for. Sometimes I go and look for the coins that are showing strength. People are, when they look at a coin that's pumping into the air, they run away and say, well, I can't FOMO in, I'm not going to trade it. I'm like, hell no, I'm there like a bear, because this is what happens, okay? You find a coin with strength and you find this. You find a little breakout, okay? And can actually take this box out. We got acceptance back above the support. Okay, so what I would be tracking is not a beautiful trend forming here at the moment. Let's see the 4 hour, 1 hour. Okay, it's not a nice looking trend over here. I don't like tight trends like this. I like to see a wave. I like to see waves like this. I'm not seeing a wave yet. Okay, but potentially I'll be tracking this trend over here. And generally speaking, coins with low market caps, like Coty, for example, although a great fundamental coin for me, they don't always have the nicest price action to play breakout strategies. Okay, so potentially there is a trading setup where you break through, you potentially come back for a retest, and then you come at least claim this high over here. So nice little day trade setup over here. That's why I run to the coins that are showing strength. Day trading setups. Okay, beautiful day trading setups. Trade within a trade. This reminds me of Doge. Okay, you track the momentum, you finally have a breakout, and you can have good risk management. When you go into smaller time frames, you can have good risk management to say that, well, this is the setup that I'm playing. I'm playing the breakout. Your ultimate target is the high. Okay. But your stop loss, I mean, if you had to put your stop loss here below the low, the risk to reward doesn't make any sense. So you can then look at these lows over here to say that, well, I do not want the trend to break back inside. Okay, so I'm willing to take the knock on the chin. Smaller stop loss, which is already 5.63% away. So, you know, low leverage, low capital, but it's a 7 risk to reward ratio, which is fine. But then you always look to the left to see where you need to take profits. Right, there's a profit taking zone. These highs are profit taking zones, and that is your final TP, and perhaps you can leave some of the position open for higher levels to come. Okay, you can see when we hit TP1, we got a rejection. Found the strength, we broke through, and then we hit TP2. Okay, so you would have had TP1 over here, you would have had TP2 over here, and Now we're finding a deeper correction, so potentially TP3 can still hit. Okay, you see, you have to sometimes be very patient with these trades, extremely patient. Right, but Coty, yeah, it's just done phenomenal things already. This is not a coin that I would swing trade at the moment as it stands right now. It's just gone too crazy at the moment. I would be waiting for a deeper pullback. Okay, so going back onto the daily, let's just see. Right, now swing trading for me at the moment is I'm looking for coins that are not here yet. Okay, these are the coins I'm looking for. I'm looking for the coins even that have not claimed this high, like EGLD. You know, I changed the tick. Oh, here we go. EGLD has not even claimed the December highs yet. So you want to build your spot position. For me, at least, I want to build my spot position in this area, anticipating what the other coins have done already. Do you guys see the power of looking at the structure? Okay, and then I think, you know, it gets quite scary when you start zooming out a little bit more and you start zooming out. This looks like a straight line over here, and it's only starting to lift now. The plane is taking off. Okay, and it can potentially come and claim this high at the end of the bull cycle and higher, even higher. Right, Bitcoin is here already. So perhaps the altcoins needs to play some catch up. Okay, what else? What else? No. Please do not ask me for XRP. I'm going to ask one of the mods to delete that message. I really do not like XRP. We can go and have a look at it just now if I remember. Right, KSM. Let's have a look at KSM. Did I see KSM? Yeah. Okay, cool. KSM. I am definitely keeping an eye on this. You can see I've got it analyzed over here. And looking absolutely beautiful. It has not taken the December highs. Okay, these are the coins that I'm keeping an eye on. Thanks for bringing it up. You can see I'm tracking the momentum here to the downside. It looks like a little bull flag. I want to see that breakout. I want to see the breakout. You claim the high. Okay, you claim the high. You find support above the high for continuation to the upside. Okay, so still early. I've definitely been adding KSM to my spot bags. Right. Still looks juicy. Still looks early. Okay. You guys see where some of the other coins are, like the one we've just looked at now, Coty. I mean, look at where Coty is already inside of this structure. Look at where KSM is. Okay, this is what you need to look for. Right, you want to be that person, and I want to be that person that when friends, family, and people that you haven't spoken to in 10 years start phoning you to tell you, hey, which coins must I buy? Are you still into crypto? I haven't heard from you in a while. You want to be that person that tells them, I'm already taking profits. I bought yeah. Okay, because I can guarantee you when friends and family and people that you haven't spoken to in 20 years start phoning you to buy, you are most probably going to be, the price is most probably going to be over here. Okay, they're going to buy over here, if not higher. Okay, when the FOMO starts kicking in, when the euphoria starts kicking in, right? The late investors or the retail traders are going to start buying here. This is where we, you on the community, me and you, this is where we are buying. The right place, right? We early this year, or this time around we early. Okay, you wanted to buy over here. And I know a lot of people got into the market over here. A lot of people in this cycle and from a trading perspective got in over here. They lost a lot of money learning the ropes. And now finally the patience is paying off, where we can say that we've been dollar cost averaging. We're looking to do this. Okay. Right. KSM looks beautiful. PK, you really want to see XRP? Let's go have a look at XRP. Right. I think I do have a shit list here. It should be there. No, just joking. Here we go. Right. Cool. Let's see. Nice little breakout. I've been tracking this momentum here. XRP for me is not a fundamental coin that I've got in my spot bags. Personal preference, I don't like XRP. I think it's overhyped. The whole court case thing during the last bull cycle, they're going to win the court case. It's going to explode to fucking $10, $100. Get your, yeah, I mean, Ripple has an amazing army. They have an amazing community. But I mean, I've just been making so much more money with other coins where I'm like, you know, even with the previous bull cycle, Ripple didn't even do what some of the other coins did during the previous bull cycle. Okay. But anyways, we can still trade it. Né? From a day trading perspective, I say I can trade toilet paper, I can trade water, as long as it has candles and enough data and I can chart it, I can trade it from a day trading perspective. From a spot bag perspective, I like to hold fundamental coins that I know is going to at least claim the all-time highs again. Right, so for now, you're late. Obviously, we've broken the trend. There's also a reason why I don't like XRP. It has these wicks. It makes it difficult from a technical perspective to trade it when you have these wicks, because sometimes people get confused. Where do I put my trend? Do I put my trend over here? Do I put my trend over here? Where do I put my trend? Because it has these wicks that creates confusing price action, and also it stops out a lot of people. You play the breakout, it stops you out. You play the breakout, it stops you out, stops you out, stops you out. And then eventually it breaks out and it's a confirmed breakout. That's why I don't like to trade coins that has these long wicks to the upside. Okay. But nonetheless, always a good idea to put your trend above the wicks like this, so that you can prevent fake outs. You will be a little bit later to the party, but you won't get stopped out. Okay. Me and my brother like to say, rather get late to the party and go home before the police comes. So you want to enter a little bit later when you see a confirmed breakout, and you want to take profits before anyone else is going to take profits, because someone else is going to take your profits. Okay, cool. So, right. Little bit late to the party here on the daily time frame. There was another momentum line you could have played. So let's go back here onto the 8 hour. See, not nice. And I can guarantee you on some of the other more mature altcoins, you would have had a better trend line to play a breakout over here. Okay, but there you have a confirmed breakout. You have a very deep retest and another retest, but then finally you have a breakout here to the upside. Okay, but now you sit on your hands. There's nothing you can do right now. Okay, it's already broken out. There's high volume, and I would be waiting for another trend to form. Okay, so perhaps XRP starts doing this. Okay, and then it shoots up, and then you can go and add your trend. And then you wait for the breakout. Okay, that's how I would get into the position. So do not FOMO into breakouts. Wait for the consolidation. There's always another trade around the corner. Exactly what happened here on NIA. I explained this to our community in Discord as well. I played the breakouts. I don't FOMO into green candles. I don't in volume kicking in. I wait for the consolidation. I track the momentum. I play the breakout. I play the breakout. There's another breakout. Okay. Right. As always, if you guys like to trade with me, go down into the description, click here on more. Bybit. For my community and Andy's community, we've spoken to Bybit. You can enjoy 20% reduction in your fees for 30 days. Go sign up right now. Come trade with me. Also, for those of you that don't want to KYC, Mexi, very low fees, enjoying the platform for my scalping. You know, if you get into small little scalp trades, high leverage trades, for example, never risking more than what you should. Really great platform because you get to walk away with a lot more profits in your bag. Okay. Cool. What else? What else? My mom bought BTC at $16,000 and then ETH ago, 2 to 3 months ago, and she is almost 70 years. Well done. Rebellion, well done. Yo, well done. I know my parents also bought some ETH during the last bull cycle, managed to double their money, and yeah, they got out. And I'm actually glad they got out, because if they stayed in, they would have had to wait for ETH and BTC during the entire bear market to get to where it is today to have recouped some of their money, because they were also buying at, you know, the toppy ends. Right, when do you take profit on AVAX? I bought it at $38. Right, okay, let's go into AVAX. Okay, depending on whether you're day trading it or whether you got a swing trade open. But looking here at AVAX, let's go into the 4 hour. I have my TP1 set here, and I know it looks high, $93.6. That's my TP1. Okay, and what I like about swing trades is when you have pumpy action like this and you start slowing down, to me, that is, you guessed it. You form a beautiful trend, okay, and you can add to your position. You can even have a nice little day trade where you target the highs or you add to your position. So perhaps your swing trade is too small. It's just going to the upside. It doesn't want to give you pullbacks to add to your position. Then you wait for the momentum breakouts. This is what I do. This is where I add, or, during the pullback, you can even start adding to your position, expecting that pullback. But for me, TP1 from a swing position is at $93.6. Okay. And the reason I say $91.6 is wave 1, 2, you're expecting a common third wave target to be hit over here, like what happened with NIA, like what happened with some other altcoins. Doge, I mean, look at Doge. Let's zoom in here onto the daily. Right, look at Doge over here. Let me switch this on. People like to see this. Settings, let me switch on the line. People like to see the line. Okay. So we don't know how high Doge is going to go, but for now, that's the peak. Perhaps we are busy with a fourth wave, and we can still expect a fifth wave here to the upside. But look at where Doge is, 2.618 already. Shiba Inu is here already. Crazy. And where I'm taking you, when I'm telling you to take profits by AVAX, I'm telling you to take profits here by AVAX. Okay? Look at AVAX. So I don't think it looks like extreme high target, but looking at what some of the other altcoins have done, to me, that is a minimum TP1 target for me. So I will be keeping my position open here, taking profits by the 1.618, considering what other coins have done already to the upside. Okay, cool. Hope that makes sense. Where did you set your SL and TP on EGLD? Right, EGLD. Let's go into EGLD. Take the scribble out. Let's go on to the 4 hour over here. Right, for EGLD, for me, it is very simple. I will obviously be adding to my position if we do find nice little pullbacks to the downside. Okay, so my invalidation is over here. Okay, here's my trading setup. Okay, maybe that will make more sense. Here is my trading setup for my swing trade. Okay, I'm targeting the 1.618 as a minimum target from a swing trade perspective. I'm building my position in anticipation for us to break this December high and find upwards momentum to the upside. So I want to be adding to my position if we do get little pullbacks, anticipating this explosive move here to the upside and even higher. Okay, but that's why I have my spot bags. My spot bags is for higher. My swing trades is for taking profits at each level. Right. So this is my trading plan for now. Clear invalidation. And the reason I have my invalidation over here is that if we had to do this, you are technically you are breaking market structure. You are making a lower low, which could mean you come back, you test the scene of the crime over here, and you go back down. Okay, so for me, this is why this is my invalidation. Okay, hope that makes sense. Injective is doing well too. Yeah, I know Injective is doing insane things, but too high for me to build swing positions or trade at the moment. Right, everyone, I'm going to call it a night. Thanks everyone for joining. I know that my mic didn't sound great today. I will try and fix that for the next live stream. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. Please smash up the like, hit subscribe for future notifications. Have a fantastic Tuesday, and I will chat to you guys tomorrow. Just for now.